Said you could easily roll this up, have this as a neck pillow, bring it on your flight for when you're flying on an airplane where there's going to be tons of EMFs there as well. I mean, everywhere, literally, there's going to be EMFs.
You know what? Olivia just wrote in and she said, I've had the Shungite pillow for years.
Oh.
It sits on my bedside table where my cell phone rests at night when I sleep. Smart, Olivia.
Oh.
She says, my husband has one on his side table too. I totally recommend it. And so let's talk about EMFs again, because I will say this. I promise you, if you go do your research, there's two sides to every story. Two sides to every story. There's a lot of people saying, oh, EMFs, there's not enough of them out there. You don't have to worry about it. Well, you know what? If my cell phone now has a warning, I'm paying attention to that. When there is article after article, when there is research after research coming out saying, yeah, we're not living in an age anymore where we have a little bit of EMFs, right? We are literally living in EMF sewers. All of us are. I'm not giving up my cell phone. I'm not giving up my tablet. I'm not giving up my microwave. In fact, Regina Martino in her book says that your microwaves are so dangerous, you shouldn't even have one. I'm like, well, that's not going to happen. Right? I'm keeping my microwave. So, yeah, right? So
I'm not a Gordon Ramsay, honey.
Right. You don't have to give up any of this. Just add Shungite. Do we have some more customer testimonials that we can read on? Oh, what does that say? Oh, this is a new one. I haven't seen it. 5-star rated.
Oh, so it says, so I love my new little pillow. I waited for a while till you got them back on your channel. So worth it health-wise. It's a wise investment that helps protect you from EMFs. You never disappoint in your great products. Aww. Thanks once again, Miss Pauline.
Aww.
Love it.
Miss Pauline, thank you so much. So let's go through this again, because I do want to remind everybody that you have a 30-day inspection period. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. For me, and we'll talk more about this when we get to the bracelets, for me, it took 3 days before I noticed the issue that I had, I wasn't feeling anymore. But when we get into the bracelets, I'm going to tell you way more, right? So for most people, there are some people that are very sensitive to EMFs, and you'll feel relief right away, right? So think about it like this. You go outside and it's raining on you, and you feel it, and you take an umbrella and you put it up. All of a sudden you don't feel the rain. So there are people that are going to have that reaction right away. I think for most people, and this is based upon feedback that you have given us, is, you know, it might take about 3 days, because we're living in a time right now we're all so used to feeling bad, to not feeling good, that it may take you a while before you notice, like, whoa, wait a minute, that weird ringing in my ears is gone, or that weird joint pain issue that I had is gone. So I would say give it a little bit of time for it to work for you. But again, you know, if you want to do the buy-all, you can. But I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think you need the buy-all unless you're, you know, buying for family members, things like that, because it's a pillow. You can take it with you wherever you want to. So, but I would recommend at least get one of these. So you guys, do we have any more customer testimonials that we can read? Okay, so we're going to read some more on Shungite, but we'll show you how you could roll this up. You could wear it wherever you want to. Okay, so here we go. We have a customer that says, I'm a believer in the power of this stone. I was desperate for relief, and now I have some. Thank you for bringing this wonderful product to us. Well, thank you for getting in. And okay, all right, navy is now sold out. We have gray, and then we still have black available.
All right, friends, and again, you have it in that polyester bag there that you can see. It's going to help retain heat for you. It's also, the great thing is, it's going to keep moisture out. So if you're one of those where if you're going to have this under your pillow, or if you're going to have this as a neck pillow where you can roll it up as such and put this behind your neck, it's one of those, if you're worried about sweat or what have you, it's going to help repel that. And then you can, you know, machine washable. It's not a big deal. You have just that little slit here, kind of just like you would see with any regular standard pillow here. But this is one of those where you could try it on a number of different things. What I do love about it is, if you've never tried a weighted blanket, you are not living. And it's one of those with the weights. Oh, this is great.
Look at this. So we have a customer that said, I have bad nerve damage. Often gave me shrieking pain. I taped Shungite all over my leg. In minutes, the pain stopped. Can't wait to call my doctor. You don't have to tape Shungite all over. Just get one of these, right? Just get one of these. Now, I want to answer a question, because some people say, well, can I heat it in the microwave?
No.
It will short. I mean, if you want to short your microwave out, sure. So if you do feel that you want heat with it, you could put it on a heating pad. And again, remember the EMFs that would be coming off the heating pad are not going to affect you because you've got the shungite. Now the good news is you can freeze it, right? So if you're like, oh, I want coolness at night, you can freeze it, but you cannot heat it in your microwave. So again, we have over 200 of these that have been sold. I think we need to release some balloons because with every item that you buy, a child gets a hot, nutritious meal. It's called Your Purchase Feeds, and we're at over 200 on just this presentation alone. So you guys, come on in. We have 2 interest-free budget payments of $10. You have your 30-day inspection period, and it's shungite. Okay, come here. I want to talk to everybody again because we're going to keep going through all of this. And I know there are a lot of you that saying, I got it, Cheryl. I know what EMFs are. But please keep in mind that we have new viewers tuning in all the time, and we want to make sure that everybody knows so we're not leaving anybody out of the conversation. We're talking about shungite, and I have to tell you something really cool about ferrin too in just a second. So shungite comes from one place only, that is Karelia, Russia. That's the only place that this material has been found.